Next mystery box, Singer box. Ooh, look at this. Is this a 328? Yep, 328K. Huh. Well, it's got the bobbin case in it, so that's a good sign. Maybe this was just a trade-in. Somebody brought it in and decided they wanted something fancier and new. No way of knowing when I get to dig around in the junk heap at work. I grabbed this just in case the box was going to be any good for another machine. But oh, it is spitting belt bits out. So it at least needs a belt. Let's see. Oh, and these don't have a... It's got its zigzag cam though, so that's good. I guess... Oh. Some horrible goo melted up into this machine. Look at that black all over on the bobbin case. So I'll have to do some cleaning on that. Oh, and it is rock hard in a lot of other ways. Alright, well. I guess. Tension release is working though. Guess first let's find a belt to stick on it and try to clean that bobbin case. Just toss that in the cleaner. See how far in that goo got, because I can see it down below the bobbin area as well. Well, alright, I thought my camera was running for mystery machine opening. I don't know when it quit or what happened. Popped open a box, had this nice looking 328K in it. However, the belt was completely rotted out. Like, that's what's left of the belt. And then underneath it's just gooey, so I'm going to dip it up to this line because all the electrics are above the bed. I'm just going to dip it in my sonic cleaner and let it try to get all the tar or whatever. I don't even know what it is under the bottom of this machine. Look at this. Like, it doesn't look bad, but like right here, I don't know what that is, and the bobbin case had some issues with it, so it's getting cleaned. In fact, oh yeah, most of that came off, but this whole thing was covered in something black and gooey. So finished cleaning this machine up, and then I'm gonna have to find replacement feet because those feet are all rotted out. Right. The bottom of this 328K is clean now. It was all full of whatever this goo is that's in the bottom of the case that I'm gonna have to clean out too. So now that that's clean, I'm gonna get it some oil and find a belt for it. This 328K, I found a belt for it, and with all that degreasing, I guess I just unplugged it, but it turns better now. I think I'm going to see if this will take a longer belt. To do that, there's a set screw that has the motor clamp on it through this hole, and then it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, so I got the garage door open again. Even though it's still February, it was 50 today out. So it's warmer outside than it is inside the garage, because the garage is freezing. Alright. I don't know what size belt this is. It's longer than the last one. However, it's too long. Because this belt was too tight, but that one I've pushed the motor as far down as it goes, so I guess I need to find the bottom of this machine got a bath. Found a belt for it. Started oiling it up here. And we've got our cam in place. Oiled the top and bottom. It is time to put our bobbin case back in and see that we got whatever that was off of the case here. So we'll just lift this spring holder off to the side, set the bobbin case in, and get it there. And then the plastic bottom for this machine, for the carrying case, did get cleaned out, but I'm letting it dry before I put the machine back in the case. So that's that. And our bobbin plate, pop our slide up. I keep turning and seeing that it's shut off, and I've checked to make sure it's recording. And I've checked the batteries, but so it's 328K. Had a bath. It's all clean. Popped our bobbin case back in, oiled underneath, got our new belt on it. I popped the top off with the two screws here and lifted the top and oiled it. The bobbin is loaded up, but this has ridiculously high tension. So I'm gonna go in here and lower the bobbin tension, so that's better. And then gonna stick our foot back on. And find a needle. this machine has the, I think is dual needle capable, the way that the 401 is, where you can just set two needles in the same clamp side by side. But I'd have to check that because I haven't. Let's see, and our needle is hitting our center of our thing, and it's got. It's not traveling on center though. Yeah, our left, center, right is off, and our needle bar travel zigzag is not centered correctly, so we'll have to open the lid and adjust that. But first we'll see if it stitches. I forget how noisy it is with the garage door open. Alright, Cotton brought the thread up. So, turn our dial to the center and alright, it's making a stitch, and at 5 it's still yoinking the top thread down. Dial's at 5, and that is, holy cow, that is a lot of tension on top. I guess I should pull that tensioner apart and see if it got gooed up too, because this machine was all gooey. It would make sense if the tensioner is full of goo too. But the lower tension is still far too high, because there we go. That's barely stopping it from moving. So we're gonna do the tensioner on this machine, and also I need to look up where the zigzag travel is. set screw, and I dropped the collar already, but the main tensioner and that. Now this should slip right out here, and we can check these. Oh yeah. These tension discs are all gooey, so we'll degrease those. And then once this is degreased, we can pop this open and check our movement.